Hey everyone, it's Brooke, and it's Sunday afternoon, and I'm just sitting here on the sofa, and I thought we'd have a little informal chat about the art of recommending books, which is something I've been thinking a lot about just with like the end of the year lists and all that kind of thing. Sorry for the light. Even though I'm sitting by a big window, it's just a gray winter's day, and it's not helping much. But back to books. I get nervous when I make like a best of list. So my best books of 2015 list was actually really nerve-wracking for me. And I've been thinking a lot about why that is. Like, why is that scary? And especially being a booktuber, putting my favorite books out there is kind of part of the deal. And I also get nervous when I see people say, "Oh, I bought this book because Brooke liked it." In real life or on the internet or wherever. And I had a friend on Tumblr last year who I posted my top 10 books of 2014, and she lives in Brazil. She went online, imported them all from the US, which had to be so expensive, and it made me so anxious. And so these types of things I worry over, and I was wondering if anyone else does that, and I'm trying to think of why. So I think it's really a fear of letting someone else down, like that they'll go and spend this money or whatever, their time, in the book, and then they'll hate it, and then I've failed them in a sense, and the idea of failing someone else, I guess, is just something I have a really hard time with, even though it's just a book, and I know that, and like I know also that everyone is different, and we don't all have the same tastes, but still, like, I mean, I just worry about it, and I don't know if anyone else has this kind of really sort of irrational anxiety, because I just really have it quite badly, and I think maybe it has something to do with, I feel like the books I love are a little bit a part of me, and then so it's like sharing a part of myself with someone else. So if they don't like that part of myself, or they don't like that, metaphorically represented by the book, if they don't like that book, then they don't like parts of me. Is that weird? I don't know. I feel like it's part of, like, it's books are so personal, aren't they? And you put yourself out there, and you share these things that have really emotionally connected to you, and I don't know, it gets weird. I just have very complex feelings about it, and wondering if anyone else ever sort of worries about it. At the same time, though, when someone tells me they really didn't like a book I liked, I don't know that I care that much. It's like the in-between time is like knowing they bought it, and I just like have to sit around and wait, or like never hearing about it again. It's almost like I can kind of deal with someone being like, well, this was shit, versus just sort of being in this limbo of, oh my God, they bought this thing, or they might buy this thing, or and I don't know, like, what if they hate it? And so I just do this weird worrying phase. Even though, like, sometimes people really like a book and recommend it to me, and I don't like it, and I don't feel like I don't think any less of that person, and I don't like hold a grudge against them. I might think I don't understand why they liked it, but that's like as far as it goes. So I don't know. This might just be a me thing, my own personal anxiety issue, which is totally cool. I have some quirks, let's be honest. So anyway, let me know if you guys ever get sort of worried about recommending books, putting yourself out there in that way, if that ever is a thing that you deal with as a bookish person. And I will see you guys next video.